The Lama Vicugna or Vicuña is one of the two wild South American camelids, which live in the high alpine areas of the Andes, the other being the guanaco, which lives at lower elevations. Our Vicuña is a small, slender mammal that belongs to the camelid family, which also includes camels, llamas, and alpacas. Vicuñas are native to the high-altitude regions of the Andes Mountains in South America, particularly in Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. Vicuñas were once highly threatened due to overhunting for their valuable wool. However, conservation efforts and protection measures have helped in their recovery. Today, the species is listed as least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, indicating that their population is relatively stable. Vicuñas are specially adapted to survive in the harsh conditions of the Andes Mountains. They have a dense, warm undercoat and a longer, coarser outer coat that protects them from the cold. Their lungs and heart are also adapted to the low oxygen conditions found at high altitudes. Vicuñas display a range of colors in their fur, typically in shades of brown, cinnamon, and beige. The specific coloration can vary among individuals and populations. Their fur is highly prized for its softness and quality, making Vicuña wool one of the most sought-after natural fibers in the world. The natural hues of Vicuña fur contribute to the overall beauty and value of their wool. Vicuñas are relatively small-sized animals compared to other members of the camelid family. Vicuñas stand at an average height of about 90 centimeters at the shoulder. This measurement may vary slightly among individuals and populations. The average weight of a Vicuña ranges from 45 to 55 kilograms. Again, there may be some variation in weight depending on factors such as age, sex, and overall health. Vicuñas have a slim and graceful build. They have long legs, a slender body, and a small head in proportion to their body size. Vicuñas are social animals that typically live in herds. They have excellent eyesight and are highly alert, which helps them detect predators in their mountainous habitat. When threatened, they communicate through vocalizations and body postures, alerting the rest of the herd to potential danger. Vicuñas produce various sounds to communicate with each other and express different behaviors or emotions. When Vicuñas perceive a potential threat or danger, they emit a high-pitched alarm call. This sound is a rapid, repeated, and piercing whistle-like vocalization. It serves to alert other members of the herd and prompt them to be vigilant or take evasive action. Vicuñas use a soft, low-pitched vocalization to maintain contact with other members of their herd. This call helps individuals stay together and is often heard when Vicuñas are grazing or moving as a group. During the breeding season, male Vicuñas produce a distinct vocalization to attract females and establish their dominance. This call is a combination of grunts and loud, resonating roars. Males may engage in vocal contests, trying to outdo each other in order to win mating opportunities. Female Vicuñas communicate with their young, known as crias, through a series of gentle humming sounds. These soft vocalizations help the mother and cria maintain contact and strengthen their bond. Vicuñas have several natural predators in their native habitat. Pumas are large carnivores and are known to prey on Vicuñas. The Andean fox is another predator that can target vicuñas. While the Andean condor primarily feeds on carrion, it has been known to attack young or weakened vicuñas. Vicuñas living near human settlements may face threats from domestic dogs that have become feral or are allowed to roam freely. These dogs can pose a danger to vicuñas, especially young or weakened individuals. Vicuñas are herbivorous animals with a diet primarily consisting of various grasses and vegetation found in their high-altitude habitat. Grasses make up a significant portion of the vicuña's diet. They graze on a variety of grass species that are adapted to the harsh conditions of the Andes Mountains. In addition to grasses, vicuñas also consume forbs and shrubs. These include plants like herbs, mosses, lichens, and low-lying shrubs that can be found in their alpine environment. Vicuñas have a specialized digestive system that allows them to extract nutrients from tough and fibrous vegetation. Their long and complex digestive tract helps break down the cellulose in plants, enabling them to efficiently extract energy from their diet. The plants that vicuñas consume are typically adapted to the harsh conditions of high altitudes, where the temperature is colder, and the oxygen levels are lower. Vicuñas are well adapted to utilize the available plant resources in this environment. Vicuñas have evolved to obtain a significant portion of their water requirements from the plants they consume. They are adapted to the arid and high-altitude regions and can survive with limited access to water sources. Vicuñas have a distinct breeding pattern that is influenced by their natural environment and social dynamics. Vicuñas have a specific breeding season, which typically occurs during the southern hemisphere's late spring and early summer, between November and February. The exact timing may vary slightly depending on the specific geographic location. During the breeding season, male vicuñas engage in rutting behavior to compete for mating opportunities. Dominant males establish territories and engage in vocal displays, such as loud roars and grunts, to attract females and establish their dominance over rival males. Female vicuñas have the choice to select their mates during the breeding season. They evaluate the displays and behaviors of the males before making their selection. Females often choose the most dominant and successful males, which are typically the ones with the most impressive displays and vocalizations. Vicuñas have a polygamous mating system, where dominant males mate with multiple females. The dominant male will have a harem of females within his territory, and he will defend and mate with these females during the breeding season. The gestation period for vicuñas is approximately 11 months, which is one of the longest gestation periods among camelids. After the mating season, female vicuñas carry their offspring for this extended period. Typically, births occur during the following breeding season, ensuring that the young have the best chances of survival. Vicuña crias, or young, are typically born between November and February, coinciding with the favorable weather and availability of grazing resources. The females take on the primary responsibility of rearing the crias, while the males generally do not participate in parental care. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.